Sven Väth Contact album from 2000. I actually bought this album when it came out in 2000. I was going through record bins and I just came across this album, and I knew about Sven Väth, and he was I have deep respect for him, and in regards to being part of the techno trance scene from Frankfurt, Germany, and also in Ibiza, the island of Ibiza, where he actually lives right now. Actually, right now he kind of moved to London. That's where he kind of lives right now. But let's talk about Sven Väth Contact. I have to be honest that the first time I heard this album, I don't know, it didn't vibe with me. I didn't like it that much. Although I have to say that Apricot is the one song that was like, I was like, wow, this song is great, especially when it moves to that section like around 1:42, a minute and 42 seconds, when it makes that transition to that other part of the song. It's amazing. It's a really good song. The first song, Pathfinder, I mean, it's good, but I think what gets in the way is his accent, the way he says. And Pathfinder, I mean, if you listen to it for the first time, you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, is he saying Pathfinder or is he saying something else? So I mean, in the middle of the song, also in Pathfinder, it transitions, and he's got these really good transitions, but something about, if he's spoken as in German, I think it would have been even better. I mean, just saying. But so it starts off with Pathfinder. It's got a good message, right? Pathfinder, looking for the look out for the fruits of life, and I mean, it's got a good message, but it just if he said it in German, it maybe would have been even better. Anyway, next, the Ein Wagen voller Geschichten, which is okay. Don't have much to say about that one, but Idolen is a instrumental song, which is actually pretty good. I like it. Your Sweat, Dein Schweiß, which was co-produced with Johannes Heil, Johannes, last name Heil. He made that song together. There's a actual video that you can. It actually has a official video that you can watch, and it's okay. It's all right. Smuggler is another instrumental song, and it's good. I mean, you have to give it time. Like minute to 2 minutes. The actual song Smuggler, for instance, is 9 minutes long. So once you get to 3 minutes, it's only like a two-thirds of the way complete, and so you have to have patience with some of these songs, because the songs build up into this crescendo and are actually pretty good. By the time the songs end, you hear all the different combinations and different layers of sound that Sven Väth puts on the song, and so with that said, Smuggler is a instrumental song, but it's good. It's good. Contact, now this is where it gets good. Contact, which is also co-produced by Johannes Heil. It actually is a very good song, Contact, which is the name of the album, and it kind of falls right in the middle. I'm talking about the U.S. version, the version that the album that they released in the U.S. has 12 songs, and Contact is like song number 6, right in the middle. And the thing that I think that they did really well with Contact is that it sounds almost like it's a continuous mix into the next song, which is called Once More, and they're both instrumental, but they're very good, especially Contact. And then the song that it flows into, like a continuous mix into Once More, is like the ambient version or of Contact, or at least they. Well, what can I say? They complement each other very well. You know, he did a good job with that. Those two songs going together. So after that, there's Strahleman and Zona, which is okay. I mean, once again, like I say, you have to have patience with some of these songs, because at the end, the music kind of, all the layers come together and you can hear the whole song come together. And so, just saying. And then, of course, after that, Apricot is one of the songs that I loved from the very beginning. The first time I heard it, I loved it, and it's kind of funny. The lyrics are kind of silly, and yet, and the instrumentation is really good. It's especially at a minute and 42 seconds. It transitions into this like trance phase with these synthesizers. Really nice, really nice. And Apricot is only 3 minutes and 32 seconds. A lot of these other songs are like really long, 5 minutes, 9 minutes, 6 minutes, you know, and another 5 and 28 seconds. But Apricot is only 3 minutes and 32 seconds. And it's just right. Privado is another 9-minute song, over 9 minutes, 9 minutes and 13 seconds, but it doesn't have any lyrics. It's actually a pretty good song. It's one of those songs, if you wait till the end, until 9 minutes go by, you will see how it layer upon layer the song really builds up, and it is very good. Then the song after that is Ram Safari, which is also instrumental, and it's good too. It's not as long as Privado. Ram Safari is 5 minutes and 23 seconds, but you know, you can hear it, and if you have the patience, you'll enjoy it. And then song number 12 is a really short song. With that said, it's 3 minutes long compared to these other songs on the album, which are 9 minutes, 5 minutes, which is okay. It's okay. But, you know, sometimes these short songs, they're either really good or really bad. And Agent P is an instrumental, and it's just fine, you know. One thing that I've noticed with Sven Väth albums, especially this Contact album, which came out in 2000, it's labeled as techno, electro, minimal, and ambient. And those are, I mean, a lot of the instrumental songs are kind of spacious, and you could hear obviously the techno beats, but it goes in and out of ambient, and then goes up, like has a kind of a surgence up with techno beats, and then the beats kind of go away and goes back into ambient. And that's really why some of these songs are that long, not almost 10 minutes long, or a minute less than 10 minutes long. It's because it transitions from, it starts off ambient and then moves into a higher beat, and then the beats kind of go away, or they're dubbed away, and then the ambience comes back, which is actually pretty good. But for some reason, this album has so much bass. I mean, if you want to break your speakers, your car speakers or your speakers at home, put this on full blast, and you'll see your speakers blow out. Just like in Michael J. Fox's Back to the Future, where he takes that guitar pick and goes, and the whole thing explodes. Well, and I guess I'm used to it by now, but at first I was kind of put out with how much bass there is. It's almost like it's not leveled out well, but or mixed well. But I understand. These songs are played at nightclubs, and the bass. The bass is what is needed to make the floor, packed with people that want to dance. Anyways, that's my short review of Sven Väth's Contact. I've had it since 2000. It's 2022, and I still have it, and I do listen to it from time to time. And some of the songs have kind of grown on me. It's kind of an album that's you're gonna either hate it, with a passion, or you're gonna love it over time. And some songs you might just like from the very beginning, but who knows? Maybe you will like it. Although, with that said, Sven Väth, he has my full respect. He's been putting out music and DJing since like 1980, and so I mean he's the face of techno music and trance from Germany. If you think about one of the most famous German techno producers, well, Sven Väth would be on that list. Do you disagree? Or do you think there's someone else better? Let me know in the comments. And give me a like, and let me know if you like this review and what you think about it. The album cover is really artistic. He's like looking, his eyes are on the same level as the table, which is a glass table, so his reflection is on the glass table, and which is very, very cool. And I mean, yeah, if only some of the songs were as good as the album cover, then I would be, giving this album a much better rating. And with that said, the rating, I would give it, sorry, Sven, but this Papa Sven, the rating on this album is probably 6.5. I personally like Accident in Paradise from '93 much better than this album, but there are some good songs on here, although it might take you a very long time to actually enjoy. So check it out yourself. You can hear it on many websites, and I'm not going to go through that, but it is also the same year. 2000 was the same year that he put out his first year running Cocoon parties in, I think, Frankfurt. And then he might have done some parties in Ibiza, but mainly in Frankfurt, Germany. Anyways, till next time, I'm going to review one of his newer albums that came out just now, Catharsis. So that'll be my next review. And I have to say, I already listened to it, and it is good. It is a very good album. Contact is good. Don't get me wrong. But this Catharsis album that he put out just I think this year, 2022, in February, I believe. I've listened to the entire album, and it's amazing. I'll tell you more about it in the next review. Bye.